The year has been 12 months of workshops where we've explored various stories from the reserve, including the singing nightingales of spring, the basking adders of summer, the boisterous badgers of autumn, and the visiting wading birds of winter. Signals has run over 50 creative workshops for young people at Fingringhoe Wick Nature Reserve. Our journey started in spring 2018, where we travelled to the nature reserve for the first time with a group of BFI Academy alumni and spent the day exploring its diverse ecology within the wide range of habitats. We were fortunate to be joined by Kirsty, the Fingringhoe Wick's Education and Community Officer, who showed us around the reserve. After a fruitful but foggy day, we began planning a year's worth of wildlife-inspired creative workshops. Our aim was to deliver engaging content that would both complement and juxtapose art within nature and leave a lasting impression on young people's behaviour in the wild. Fingringhoe Wick is famous for its spring nightingales, so for our first adventure, we took Clip, a young people's experimental music club, to the bunkhouse pond area of the Wick to duet with the loud mating calls of the male nightingales.
We've been playing music and making songs and tunes and playing. So one person plays, then another person, and it goes around and playing groups.
Well, as you can see behind me, we're having a jam in nature by the sounds of things. It's a bit weird for me actually, because I feel like I'm only used to hearing natural sounds in the reserve, so it's really unusual to be hearing sort of man-made sounds. But I'm pleasantly surprised at how well it blends in with the sort of other sounds that are going on around us. It's really nice.
As the summer heat started to roll in, we worked with award-winning nature photographer and filmmaker Russell Savory to run a wildlife photography workshop. A keen group of both amateur and professional photographers aged 16 to 25 joined us for an insightful masterclass to hone their craft and attempt to capture some of the reserve's most elusive animals.
The talk really was to inspire people to get them into film, into the natural world, and really some field skills to get you into a position where you can get that shot or get that film. It's about understanding the subject, which allows you to get a little bit closer to it, and their behaviour and what behaviours to expect, so you can be ready to get the shot.
To celebrate World Listening Day, we thought it was a great opportunity to run a listening walk with Signal's own sound artist, Fraser Merrick. The key question being, what does your future sound like? We set off around the reserve with a group of audio enthusiasts. Not only did we capture some great interviews with the group, getting them to explore ideas about sound, but the summer's heat coaxed out rare birds like turtle doves. At the start of August, we asked award-winning artist Jevon Watkins-Jones to run an illustration workshop with us for a group of 12 to 16-year-old aspiring artists. Working with watercolours and charcoal, they captured the flowing landscape in the gentle summer breeze. In the heart of the summer, our group took flight with an amazing drone filmmaking workshop. Working with BBC contributor Sam Butcher, the group got to see stunning visuals of the entire reserve from a view only the birds usually get to witness. As the summer drew to a close, we embarked on a week-long Arts Explorers workshop, where the young people earned their John Muir Award, an environmental awards scheme for people of all backgrounds to learn about conservation and make art in the process. Led by Jim, we had a brilliant bunch of young people who got the chance to work with artists that we had worked with previously. They wrote, drew, filmed, and blogged their experiences throughout the week, which ended in making a film.
Today we went on a butterfly census, I think it's called, which means where you go out and you document all of the types of butterflies you've seen and how many, and it just shows what types of butterflies are in what areas of England or the world. We went around the nature reserve and into different places, and we saw what sounds were in different areas. Like near the pond you could hear dragonflies and little birds chirping, and so you could hear different noises from every part of the nature reserve.
The leaves turning golden brown signalled autumn approaching. On a chilly evening, we ventured out with a brave bunch of bat watchers, using specialist equipment to hear their high-pitched frequencies. We also had the pleasure of hunkering down in a badger hide and were greeted by a set of badgers, busily collecting their dinner for the evening. A trail of peanuts left out by one of the reserve's trusty volunteers. Excited by the autumn nightlife from the previous workshop, we spent an evening capturing stunning long exposure photos with Signal's own photographer, Jamie Weston. After some incredible starscapes, the group used torches to paint 3D light sculptures, using the same long exposure methods. By December, the wintering waders moved into the reserve. We took a small, tech-savvy group with Russell Savoury once more to capture video and sound of their incredible murmurations, including spectacular numbers of brant geese, who migrate from Siberia every winter to the reserve. Our final workshop of the year took place in the snow, with a week-long game-making course where the young people created computer games in Construct 3, based around the fauna and flora of the reserve. Making games about the variety of fish, both salt and freshwater, and even the reserve's infamous Adder Alley, where the snakes like to bask in the sunshine.
People will play these games and they'll go, oh, I know where this is from. It's from the Wick, let's go there because this video game makes it look really interesting.
The year has encouraged young people to embrace and explore the natural heritage of the reserve through creativity, and it's ended with an exhibition showcasing some of our favourite stories from the reserve, as well as the incredible work made by the young people involved, including photography, filmmaking, wild writing, and even an arcade machine of wildlife-themed video games.
I thought that they were great. They showed great enthusiasm about the subject, and the kids all seemed to be really interested in the subject.
It's just really important to do things like this, especially we're all quite obsessed with technology at the moment, so it's quite nice to have a bit of time off to enjoy nature, and it's really good for your well-being as well, getting out. And they're all meeting people that are like-minded, and it's just really special.
So the exhibition I thought was really good, and I really liked seeing other people's work and hearing about everyone's experience. It was really an enlightening process for me, and I really liked my certificate that I've got.
We hope that the young people will grow to appreciate the beautiful, diverse ecologies just on our doorstep.